Does it work?
It definitely works. So, 3 days before the Melfest finale, and I'm now joined by Marcos and Martinez.
Yes.
How are you guys feeling?
I'm good. I feel so far I'm not that stressed. I'm not super nervous, but I know when we're gonna get closer, and I'm gonna get more nervous.
Yeah, what has it been like this week? Because you guys did the last round last week, last Saturday, and now you're already in that finale.
Yeah, we were in the last heat, and it's still very fresh because it just happened like a few days ago, actually. So we're still very happy, but we're trying to process that we're actually in the final, and it's actually just a few days left until the final as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and of course, we in the Netherlands, because I'm from the Netherlands, and oh, hey, you're learning Dutch already. See, that's good.
Joost Klein song.
I heard that you guys are big Joost Klein fans.
Yeah, where have you heard that?
Someone may have told me.
Yeah, well, it's correct, and I love the music style, and also him because he's such a fun guy. But in the start when I heard Aro Papa, I was like, oh, I expected more. But when I listen to the song more and more, I actually really love it. It's my favorite song right now.
So much on me.
Yeah, it's a very good song, and the last drop is so cool. Like it's gonna shake the whole Malmö stadium. But I heard it's like very typical Holland, that type of.
It's very Dutch music. It's called gabber. We call it happy hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the Dutch is the g is a very Dutch word, but it's very happy hardcore. But what do you like so much about the song? Because for us, we've known that style of music for so long,
Yeah.
but it's blowing up all over Europe.
I know it is, and I have a lot of friends that listen to that type of music as well, especially when they're working out. You mean that type of style when it
Yeah.
like drop doop doop? It's different, I haven't listened too much to that type of music, but I'm a guy that likes to listen to a lot of different type of music, and that hits me like, oh, this is new. I like this. And that he has taken it with him in the song, I think is very correct. Also, that he does it in his own language, or your guys' language, is amazing. I love that. So it's gonna be fun to see it. I think he's the favorite. I know not on the odds list that he's on top, but he should be, because I think he's the favorite right now.
Yeah, and of course, you just said something about the drop, of course, at the end. It's a very emotional story that Joost is trying to tell. How did you feel that when you first listened to the song? Because, of course, everything is in Dutch, so it's not in your natural language, but you do feel it's coming across?
No, because first I've heard what he's telling about, but I didn't understand it at all, and it didn't seem as a sad song either. So I just thought it was like just a fun song that he made in the studio and had a lot of fun. So yeah, I didn't know that.
See?
Die and yeah.
So it's already traveled to Sweden. I love that.
It was like this.
It's a wild song.
Yeah.
We're very proud of Joost. But of
And
course,
the best part. Malmö is going to go crazy.
I know it's gonna be
I'm
madness.
gonna be.
We're gonna dance. We don't
from
know
home.
if or in Malmö.
Yeah, if we are going through, I'm going to
in
dance.
the green room.
It's so crazy to that song. I've been listening to this song like, not a joke, like 5 to 10 times a day since it came out.
Nice. So a lot of those streams from those millions of streams he's gotten over the last week have come from you guys.
Yeah, it is actually. So big fan, Joost Klein.
But then it's also the other way around. You guys have garnered so many streams over the years, and now you're back at Melfest. Can you give us a little bit of the history of how did it start this year? Did it start with a song? Did it start with wanting to come back to Melfest? And how did it then grow to where we are now, today?
We saw Joost Klein was going to represent the Netherlands. We were like, God damn, it's time. We gotta do it again.
Gotta do it again.
Yeah. So no, but we were in Mello for the first time last year with Air, and it was very difficult when Lorraine was there, of course, but it was such an amazing experience, and we didn't know that we would get this support, from the Swedish people, as we're Norwegians, for the people watching. So it was just such an amazing experience, a dream, and we just, we really wanted to do it again. It was Martinez that said like, okay, right after when we lost, he was like, we got to do it again next year with a better song, with the song that's because we were on like this square on the stage, so we didn't like use the whole stage, but we've been on the stage since we were 10 years old, so we have like this stage performing in us. So we want to show that on stage, and I feel like we do that. We start off very small, but build out. We're going to use the whole stage. We have dancers, so I'm very, very happy with the staging.
Yeah, how involved are you guys with the staging? It sounds like you are very involved, which doesn't always happen to young artists of your age, that they can be involved in every aspect, styling, music, the choreo, everything.
Well,
How's that been
when
like?
when we talked about the show, we just said one word, and we said
one word, but-
no. We said think big, Super Bowl.
Nice.
So yeah, and as Marcus said, we love to be on the stage. Been there since we were very young. We have very like good personality on the stage, and we love to be there. And yeah, love the light, and of course the clothes is very cool. We talked about Michael Jackson, and we love the K-pop music clothes because they use a lot of cool clothes. So it's kind of like a mix between them. So MJ meets K-pop vibe. So yeah.
How long did it take for this performance to all come together? You have the song, then you start rehearsing. How long was that process for you guys? And was it hard, or did it all the ingredients come together easy?
I think a mix, it was very easy for us what we wanted to do, but at the same time, it's a lot of work to get through with the staging, how we wanted it to be. With the walls and stuff was also something I saw from another performance, not similar, I would say, not like a straight copy, of course, but so I'm very happy with that. But also, with the dancing and stuff, that's not us. We didn't do it. We just learned it, but it's very cool. But with the song and everything, we just really want to do this again. So we've been practicing a lot and had a lot of time in the studio. And we have 3 amazing people with us on the song, producer or top liner. So we love it. Shout out to Linnea, Joy Deb, and also Jimmy. No, Jimmy, because he's on everybody's song. It's cheating. Jimmy, why?
Jimmy, why
But-
are you on everybody's song?
Yeah.
But the songs are always, they do feel different. Your songs doesn't feel like any of the other songs that are in Mellow this year.
That means a lot.
It does remind me a lot, in a very good compliment way. It has a little bit of the Weekend vibes. There's a lot of vibes in there from,
Thank you.
more of the EDM sounds that
Yeah.
we're used to these days.
We've heard Swedish House Mafia as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Saw them live last year.
Yeah.
That really reminds me of that. Now, when you two are guys, you guys spend a lot of time together.
Wait, that sounded cocky that I said like it sounded like a Swedish House
No,
Mafia.
but if someone
It's
else
just-
said it-
Yeah, someone else said it. Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Because
No,
they are one of the biggest acts
honored,
in the world.
honored, of
Yeah.
course. It's same when you say the Weekend. We are in, a place where we're trying to change a bit. We're growing up. We want to go to the next chapter in our life. So we want, to make our music sound more grown up. And when people say Swedish House Mafia or the Weekend, as you said, it helps us a lot to understand that I feel like we've done the right, going the right directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, of course, you guys spend a lot of time together rehearsing, doing these interviews. Which of you two is more of the motivator when you both are tired? Like, which of you, or are you motivating each other?
Because I think it's me because you're stressing a lot, and no, I'm gonna say this brutally honest. No, but you are very like a perfectionist. You say remember this, remember that, remember, and it's very important. But I think I'm the one that said, okay, have fun, do this. We can do this. We can. I can't remember last time you said that. No, but I just feel like you're the one that gets fast tired and stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, we just yeah, and then I'm like, okay, we have to get through this, and then we have time off or stuff like that. So I feel like it's me, but you can have your own opinion. That's okay.
So what do you guys do in your time off? What do you do? Are you like,
We play PlayStation.
did you bring a PlayStation here?
Yes, we have like a suitcase PlayStation. So when
Oh,
we
I know
travel,
those, yeah.
so we just open and play.
What do you guys play?
EAFC. We play a lot.
And a little bit of
Call of Duty with our friends.
Nice. So do you guys plan it? You guys like, hey guys, are you guys still at home playing?
Yeah, sometimes we do it. Yeah.
Nice. That must be so much fun. Because
Yes.
you need time to relax between
Of course.
everything that's happening here. How do you guys stay focused? Because there's interviews, there's press, there's fans, there's all these rehearsals. How do you guys stay focused on that performance?
Well, we try, but it's not always that we are focused, and we get tired because we're normal, like the others. And yeah, we just try to tell each other like you were kind of off this interview or stage performance. Come on, focus, and just remind us, remind each other. Yeah.
And of course, we in the Netherlands, we don't have a national final. You guys,
you just go straight to Eurovision.
it's a selection committee. It's not very clear on what happens there. But of course, in Norway, there is a national final. Here's a national final. Do you think it's an important platform for artists to also be discovered, even if they don't go to Eurovision?
Yeah, of course, totally. And I think it's a good thing for many artists. We had in our heat, we had Chelsea Mucho, which I think isn't that, big here in Sweden, so well known. So I think it was a good, chance for her to show herself and her music. And I loved everything, single bit of it. Her Afro music, Afro beats. So yeah, it's so cool to see artists, get the fame they deserve, and you really have a chance for that at Melodifestivalen.
Of course, now the dream is Malmö. Let's go to Malmö with this song. But then afterwards, what are the other dreams? A European tour, new album?
We are actually going on a European tour in.
Lost my ring. I should.
Yeah.
We should go and find it somewhere.
Where is it gone?
Where did
It's
it
a silver
go?
ring.
It's a silver ring. This is going to be fun. Now we have to light
Light up.
and then...
Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. Look under your chair.
Yes,
there it is.
there it is.
See! We found it. That's very good.
No.
But so, a European tour is coming?
Yes, in right after the summer, we've planned already a European tour, and we haven't done it since before Corona. So it's so good to be back. And you said album. We're actually going to release an album in April. So that's not long until we're in March now. So,
And then a bit of a selfish question. I'm also a DJ.
Ooh,
So are we going to get any remixes of this song?
we're actually gonna get a DJ on one of our songs. So, and maybe I think it's a very big chance that Unforgettable are going to get remixed of a artist or a DJ. Would you think it's a cool song to remix?
Definitely. I think definitely if you can look at all the big EDM DJs, I would love a Martin Garrix remix. I would love an Afrojack remix.
I would love to. Or like this Netherlands styles. Maybe you should talk to Martin Garrix.
Next time I see him, I definitely will.
Yeah,
But guys, before I go,
This drop. We need this drop on Unforgettable remix.
I love it. Now, guys, before I go, I also brought you some.
Strootwafels. I remember them. I don't think you know, but we love these. No joke. We actually do.
I figured you could use some of the energy, some
Yeah.
of the sugar over the next couple
And
of
it's
weeks.
so funny because I remember the name as well. I was like, this is perfect. I'm gonna eat. Oh, you already eating them? It's like with caramel in the middle or something.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna eat them tonight as my snacks after the interviews and the mingle. We're
Mingle?
Yeah, I'm not the typical. Yeah,
You-
I'm not a typical mingle, guys. I'm gonna just say hi to everyone and go up and eat my soup waffles.
That's gonna be so much fun. Guys, if you guys go to Eurovision,
Yeah.
then of course you have to do all the pre-parties as well. You're gonna go all around Europe. Are there
Yes.
any places you are very much looking forward to visit again?
Well, we don't want to be like, of course you're gonna say that, but of course the Netherlands. We haven't been in Amsterdam since 2017 or something. So it's been a long time. And I remember last time we were in Amsterdam because we actually took like a private jet home to Norway because
Wow.
I know because we were so young, so we were still in school, so we had to get to this exam or how you say it, exam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just got to it. So that was lucky.
How does it feel that? Because it's very awesome that because you guys have so much talent, you have this career that you built from Norway to Sweden to all over Europe, that you get to say things like, we went to the Netherlands for a show and you got to do an exam the next day, so you had to take a private jet. How does that feel? If you look back at it already, that is your life now.
Well, it's pretty crazy, especially since we've lived a life like this since we were 10 years old. It's been a long ride, but a fun one. And we come from a very small town in Norway. It lives like 900, almost 1,000 people there. So it's very fun how different our lives are, the contrast between them. So
It's
we
like living like Hannah Montana.
Like
it's
for real.
like Hannah Montana.
Do you know her?
I definitely do.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very fun to just come back and then see like the people and they say, yeah, what did you do? No, we just went to Amsterdam in a private jet. Like it's a funny story to tell.
And I think it's great for young people all around Europe to see that it is possible. If you start at that young age and
Yeah.
then this is your career and you go.
But also that it's never too late, you know, to start with music. We started very early, but you could go through like in your prime when you're like 22 or 26, 40, 30. Like it's no, yeah, it's very, yeah, it's never too late. Remember that.
Well, guys, I have to say, you guys have a busy schedule ahead of you. I think your song is really going to do really well
Thank you.
all around Europe, whether it goes to
Well,
Eurovision or
thank you
not.
again.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel.
It's good.
Dankjewel.
Oh, see, guys, this Dutch is coming along really well. So if you come to the Dutch pre-party, we'll definitely teach you some more Dutch.
Thank you.
Marcus and Martinez, have so much fun this week.
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited to finally see you guys with
To
this
meet
performance
Joost
live.
Klein.
Well, let's go make that happen. Let's go make that happen,
He's
definitely.
he's so cool.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Love that. And thank you for these.
You're welcome.